So why are men so much more likely to stay in a relationship that they hate, that is making them miserable, than women are? I mean, it's a scientific fact. Let's not get into the studies. The studies show, in general, men are much more likely to stay in a relationship that they hate than women are. All right, which is also why you'll see studies on women filing for divorce. Okay, they're the ones who actually do the filing. That's just the way it is. So let's not argue that point. Let's just find out why. Let's ask a couple questions as to why people have gone through this. A lot of women are going to come out and say because they're cheating, they're getting a side piece, and so they can check out at home, which is valid in some cases, but that's not the majority of cases. Let's be real here. Men are going to say because men are so much more loyal than women, and yeah, that's not really getting down. That's not self-aware enough to know what's really going on inside, in my opinion. I think that it has a lot more to do with men. We don't handle loneliness as well as women tend to. All right, this is just a general idea across the board. Women can get just as lonely as us, but they handle loneliness a little bit better than we do, I personally think. Number two, which I think is way more important, is men don't want to feel ashamed, and they don't want to feel like a failure. All our lives we've been drilled to stick it out, and so we don't want to be seen as a failure all around town. Other people will say we did it for the kids, but let's be real. Every single study shows that staying together for the kids is the worst idea for the kids, period. Okay, showing them an unhappy household and that's how relationships are supposed to be, especially during those key developmental years, is absolutely horrible for your kids. So you didn't do it for your kids. You're just justifying that to help you sleep at night because there's something else going on there. So what do y'all think it is? Why are men staying in relationships that they hate longer than women? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. Let's have a conversation.